Bite. Johnny's Bite.
You know, I've warned you, sometimes our people disagree with you, but I mean, I understand some of your approach. I mean, sometimes we take a hard bite. It helps us as politicians.
Nowadays, when I listen to you, I even panic.
Why?
Maybe, hey,
Why do you panic?
the way you, Papa, you know Papa.
Figuratively, he bites as hard as he can.
Okay.
And of course, when he puts his fangs into you, you certainly feel it. I think it pretty
Watch Johnny's Bite.
You know, I've warned you, sometimes our people disagree with you, but I mean, I understand some of your approach. I mean, sometimes we take a hard bite. It helps us as politicians.
Nowadays, when I listen to you, I even panic.
Why?
Maybe, hey,
Why do you panic?
the way you, Papa, you know Papa.
figuratively, he bites as hard as he can.
Okay.
And of course, when he puts his fangs into you, you certainly feel it. I think it pretty
Watch Johnny's Bite.
You know, I've warned you, sometimes our people disagree with you, but I mean, I understand some of your approach. I mean, sometimes we take a hard bite. It helps us as politicians.
Nowadays, when I listen to you, I even panic.
Why?
Maybe, hey,
Why do you panic?
the way you, Papa, you know Papa.
figuratively, he bites as hard as he can.
Okay.
And of course, when he puts his fangs into you, you certainly feel it. I think it pretty
Watch Johnny's Bite.
You know, I've warned you, sometimes our people disagree with you, but I mean, I understand some of your approach. I mean, sometimes we take a hard bite. It helps us as politicians.
Nowadays, when I listen to you, I even panic.
Why?
Maybe, hey,
Why do you panic?
the way you, Papa, you know Papa.
figuratively, he bites as hard as he can.
Okay.
And of course, when he puts his fangs into you, you certainly feel it. I think it pretty
Watch Johnny's Bite.
Bismillahir Rahman Rahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. Hasbunallah wa ni'mal wakil. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? And yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil, my cup runneth over. And surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. And I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever and ever. Amen. Assalamu alaikum. It's Tuesday. Welcome to Johnny's Bite. Today marks a very special day. Today is my birthday. Happy to be here. Happy to be alive and well. Happy to bring you the bite every morning. Happy to serve you breakfast from the studios of 3FM 92.7. It's always exciting. And I'm happy to be here. And for all those who pray for me, those who have wished me already, the advanced gifts and everything else, I'm grateful. I thank you very much. May God bless you and replenish your stores and also make you great and strong. May we live long to be able to achieve the purpose for which we were created. So happy birthday to me. And to all those who celebrate their birthday with me, Trudy and everybody else who celebrate their birthday with me, happy birthday. Now, this morning, I want to come and draw your attention to something special. I don't usually take breaks. I usually do not take breaks. I usually would go on and work throughout the year, work back to back and all of that. But this year, I'm taking you to South Africa, if you may. If you want to come along with me, I'll take you to South Africa. Because 3FM 92.7 and South African Airways, we're putting together a very special package that will happen in October, the 20th to the 28th of October, 2023. The 20th to the 28th of October, 2023. And we have a deadline for you to be able to make your payments. That's on the 10th of September. From now up to that time, you have the opportunity to pay $2,699 for single occupancy. And then you have a double occupancy of $2,399 per person. So note it, 2,699 if you want to stay alone, and then double occupancy is 2,399 if you want to share. Visa facilitation is assured. You have round trips from Johannesburg to Cape Town. You also have a trip from Ghana to South Africa and back. You have exclusive access to the WineX event. It's a big WineX event that happens in South Africa. You also have an opportunity to tour many different places. You have opportunity to network. It's a getaway, but it's also a business-to-business interaction and conversation. Agribusiness, food processing, telco, fintech, manufacturing, financial services, event marketing and advertising, and all of those ones. So if you have a business here, you want to be connected to South Africa, there are businesses in South Africa that want to have a certain symbiotic relationship with you, this is a great opportunity for you to get in there and to fire away. You know what? If you get onto this trip, and how to get onto this trip is to call the magic number. If you check the screen now, you find the magic number on it. But the biggest thing to do for yourself this year is to have that great partner in South Africa. And the South African example and the experience is fantastic. So please pick up your phone and call 053 1100927. That's 053 1100927. Please make that call now. 053 1100927. We have just a few days, 5 days to the close of deadline. 70% of the seats have already been sold out. So you want to make a quick run into it so that you are not disappointed. Now, this morning, I also want to bring to your attention something that I've noticed. All right, something that I noticed as the committees began sitting. But first, I'll take you back. I'll take you back to Ayawaso West Wuogon, right? Ayawaso West Wuogon. You know, there was a by-election there where Mr. Tremantin, Mr. Bache Jaku's brother, who was the member of parliament for the Ayawaso West Wuogon constituency, suddenly lost his life. And there had to be a by-election. That by-election was keenly contested. And then I remember we had a debate there, Alfred and we had a debate there. So all eyes were on Ayawaso West Wuogon. Then while the elections were going on, you saw men in balaclava, you saw men wearing masks, and they turned up and there was violence and people were shot at. Our own Evelyn Timma here at TV3, you know, they had to literally dodge bullets. Honorable Sam Jata George, MP for Ningo Pram, was slapped in the full glare of the public. It was captured on tape and etc. Now, there was a commission that was set up. But I want to take you back to the man who was in charge of operations for the entire Ghana Police Service. His name is COP Alex Mensah. He has appeared again. He's in Parliament. He has appeared again. Take me to Ayawaso West Wuogon, where COP Mensah was addressing the press. COP Mensah was addressing the press at Ayawaso West Wuogon. COP Mensah is in his police uniform with his hat. He's addressing the press out there at Ayawaso West Wuogon constituency. This was after the men had come in some vehicles, you know, with police inscription on it. But he says that he didn't know the men. The men were not from his corner and all of that. He wasn't too sure of who they were and that they had to be investigated. And yesterday, somebody drew my attention to something that it's for when it comes to COP Mensah, it's either he doesn't know or he has forgotten. It's either he doesn't know or that he has forgotten. When it comes to COP Mensah, it's either he doesn't know or he has forgotten. And people kept asking me a question as to why that happens. And the key concern is that I want to take you to the Ayawaso West Wuogon constituency so that we can draw a certain connection between what COP Mensah himself said, that in elections there's a certain kind of mafia. And I'm playing the videos for you just for you to know what will happen. Well, I'm told we don't have that one yet. So in lieu of that, and while we find that, I'll play that video for you. I promise you before we go. Take me to Parliament. So Pretendent Asare is captured in Parliament, right? And he was asked a question. Listen to the question and then his response. We'll come back and have a conversation. Let's see Asare's video for me. Superintendent Asare's video for me, please.
Remember, yes, Honorable Chair, and you understand the full implications of perjury That's correct, Honorable Chair.
Very good. Now, let me find out from you. Did you ever appear before the National Investigations Bureau in relation to this same matter?
Honorable Chair, that is correct. Can I continue, Honorable Chair?
You can.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Yes, after the leakage of the, I call it so-called tape, leak tape, I was invited by the National Investigations Bureau, and I went. So when I went there, they interrogated me on this same tape as regards who did the recording, number one. Number two, who leaked it. I told them my side of the story, that I don't know anything about it. And there, an ASP at the police office, at the police headquarters, PID unit, by name ASP Kenneth Asantienchi, the BNI officers asked me, what is the relationship between the two of us? And I told him, I don't even know, I'm hearing the name for the first time. It was later on that I saw the guy, and I said, oh, was it not this guy that was in Accra region or the room? I don't know him. I don't know him. But Commissioner also got there, I went there. But what I gathered from there, Bugri, after the leakage, Bugri Nabu's special assistant by name SK was picked up in that morning by the NIB officers. And then the secretary was also picked up. And eventually, Chief Bugri Nabu was also invited to the place. These people, per my reliable information, apart from Alhaji Bugri Nabu, who went there and lied as usual. And now, he has lied on several occasions. I have Alhaji Bugri Nabu on tape. Everything he came to say here, on video, in his office, the same office. His relationship with IGP and contracts, 40,000 boots contracts.
My brother, you were very good and said you speak in camera. Have you forgotten yourself? Yes. Ask your very simple
Honorable Chair,
question.
sorry.
When
Honorable
you
Chair,
appear
sorry.
before the
Honorable
NIB.
Chair, sorry.
Okay.
Honorable Chair, I'm
all right.
Sorry.
On this note.
So that was Superintendent Asare in Parliament. And you know, the ending part is very interesting. First, he rubs his head on the Yomo dyed hair. And I don't know what the policemen have been doing with a lot of Yomo these days. Because his boss who also appeared before, he was wearing Yomo. Maybe there's something beneficial in Yomo that they have to be explaining to us. But he rubbed his hand. And before he said that, before he did that, he had said that Bugri Nabu was not happy with IGP Dampari, contractual issues. So really, it's about what one could get. So Bugri Nabu is supplying boots to the Ghana Police Service. Chief Bugri Nabu, as he's called. He's supplying boots to the police service. And so he will engineer. Now, I asked a question a day ago and the day before. I said, look, if he has to be the one engineering to get you an IGP, where would the IGP's allegiance tilt towards? So all three of them were not thinking about the country. All three of them were thinking about their parochial and personal interests. All the three of them. One wanted to be IGP, so he must do any and everything. And he mentioned that he started lobbying since 2017. That is why even on the verge of retirement, he will wear Yomo to look young so that he will be seen as a suitable candidate for the role. And then you have a superintendent who is also a senior police officer who would also sit and say a lot of the things. And for both of them, they either don't remember or they have forgotten or they don't know. Play the COP's video for me.
I wasn't here when the incident happened. And you say you are going to investigate this matter?
Of course.
I drove past the East List.
To die a natural death. We need to investigate to see those who actually came, whether they were policemen or from the national security or wherever they came from.
But I'm asking, is it professional?
So you are denying that they are your members?
I'm not denying anything.
No, but you say you don't know them.
Yes, because all my men are not masked.
So by extension, you are denying that they are your members?
You don't put words in my mouth. I'm telling you that my men are not masked. There are policemen here. You can see from police, military, nobody is masked. If there were people who were masked, where are they from? Are they from the police? Are they from the national security? Are they from any other forces? We need to investigate.
Is it professional for any security official to be masked? Is it professional? Is it allowed?
It depends on the work they are doing.
Okay,
Ayawaso West Wuogon had a lot of violence. That was the video I was talking about. That's COP Alex Mensah, then not the COP, but he was in charge of operations. And the violence happens. He said they were going to investigate. So I'm just drawing the lines for you. I say not. Connect Ayawaso, connect 2024. What the scheme was. Now, in these videos, and then what has happened, the question of meritocracy to rise to the top based on merit is questionable. The value system that the gentlemen in the video have shown, they have shown that the values are not there, that they are just looking at parochial interests. What can I get? What is in it for me? They are not looking at the totality of Ghanaians, what we can get. And I told you it is a very dangerous thing to have a policeman, a military man, fire service, prisons, whatever it is, national security, NIB officer, whatever it is, in partisan colors and showing it. IGP Dampare may have his issues. People may not be happy with him. But what has happened now is tantamount to a coup in the police service. Now today I'll play for you a secret video, a recording. I just played for you Superintendent Asari's in Parliament. He will have an in-camera session. I'll play a first part of that secret video for you. And then when we come back, we'll talk one more time about my South African trip, which will be my birthday gift to you, because today is my birthday. And then how we can connect in South Africa and have some businesses to get Nukufio to do NIBBBP. What's Superintendent Asari?
He didn't come there. So you expect him to come there before you see that video. He sent them there. Come on, Sammy, they said, how can this man, Awini, I told you about. What is he doing? Awini, who is Awini? Awini is there, one of the commissioners. One of the commissioners? Yes. I don't know, let me see. I'm telling you, President is aware. They are going to complain to him. He's lying to you. I'm saying, you know, they are so complaining. That is right. And the police is not being fed. Who sent them there? I said, who sent the police there? The policemen sent them there, don't have a record. Hello? Hello? Who is there? He has left long time. Okay. Who sent the police? Have you ever seen a violation that for all the commissioners? No. What are they doing there? They were saying not that they were there for a month because what we did he should call my friend. He's waiting for him. He wants to go home. What do you want? Yes, I've sent it. On my phone? Oh, yes. So, what? This is not that somebody telling a lie. This was happening at the north. The general secretary, that they see look at their party. That would have put them to be there to the next. No. MPP, they have to have it. But that's all you need to be like that. But I'm telling you, everything's okay. So when it's going, it's delaying. But before August, why August? Then why not before next year? So I think why not 2024? Why not before August? What is he doing there? August then, so August, why August? What is in August? What is in August? What do you prefer now? What is that? That's what I do. You say I should bring it. I haven't said it. Our expectation was that to be procurement. That's what you like to produce money without going through procurement. Everybody has been accepted. I can't see somebody because of somebody. I like people around me with them. I'm telling you. I really want Botiano. Make a man for Botiano. You know that?
Alaji can drink water at this time. Give Alaji water to drink. So you heard, I mean, it's quite disturbing, the stand that was obstructing the noise and all of that, the interference and everything. But it tells you that they both went into the meeting not so trustworthy of each other. And I'll say it again, it was interest at play. We're waiting to see the kind of reforms that will be made. Because as it speaks now, the image of the Ghana Police Service has sunk so low. Can you imagine a corporal or a constable somewhere looking at his superior officers misbehaving in the manner that they are misbehaving? How would he feel? What kind of respect do you expect the public to give? And that's why the committee in its wisdom decided that some of the sittings must be had in camera, because some of the things, if they allow for it to go. You heard the man, he said that Chief Booking Abu benefited from procurement of boots. What else could he have benefited from? That a private person could record 2 senior police officers and they couldn't tell that they were being recorded. Security officers, 2 senior security officers. A private man with an interest in both party and business, who wants to have an audience with the president so that the president will believe him or trust him to a point where he could get what he's looking for. Had to record them. And he made it abundantly clear to the committee. Then we start packing people. And these days, the men in uniform, they are not afraid to walk up and talk to you. Protocol police, political police, proper police. The proper police, they are just a few. Protocol police and political police, baby. Protocol security officers, not just the police, all over. Some don't even meet the height requirement. Some, you see them straight away, you know that this one there is Wafa. So what are we doing to ourselves? We are even politicizing our security. And now we are turning it into a business. It is sad. It's a very sad situation. The man spoke about procurement breaches under IGP Dampari. Let me leave it here. Good morning.